Hey, it's Kim. Thanks for tuning in to my video today, where I will be discussing how I plan for the week. So how I set up a new week in my planner. Last week's video was actually all about how I set up a new month and how I use all the planners in my system to figure out what's going to happen for the month before it starts, so I can plot in everything that needs to get done and where it needs to go. So today I'm going to walk you through how I do that on a weekly basis. So every week I'll come into my planner, and this is this current week. Every week I'll come into the planner and I will jot out any meetings or any, reminders or things that are going on for the week. So this is the current week. So we're on Friday the 30th, and this week is a little bit different. I know I'm not going to use it in my standard way, so I'm not even going to bother filling it out. I'm going to walk you through how I would set up for the month of October 10th. And I believe by the time you see this video, it will actually be October the 8th. So that's pretty timely. So what I'm going to do, because my camera battery actually needs to be charged. So in the meantime, I'm going to set up this weekly layout in the same manner that I do mostly all of my weeklies. If you've seen any of my previous videos all about the monthly setups and the plan with me's, you can kind of see what the layout is and how I set up all of the weekly views in my planner. But I'm going to do that really quickly, and then I'll come right back and walk you through it. All right, so I'm back and I've set up my framework, as I like to call it, for the week. Up top, I'll put my 3 priorities for the day. And then in this bar, I like to put my workouts. This middle section is my timetable, where I'll have work and meetings and things of that nature. And then down at the bottom, I like to put my lists. At the moment, I pretty much just have a task list, a cleaning list. Sometimes I will put in a next week list, but that's only if something comes up that I need to remember for next week. And also my Bible reading plan list. So I have all of that laid out. I used the October sticker kit from Sterling Ink. So that's where all of these came from, with the exception of this washi that I got from, I think, like Amazon or something like that. So everything is pretty much laid out. And what I'll do from this point, I'll start filling in all of the appointment dates and information that I know I have for the week. So I'll go back and I'll reference the monthly calendar, because that's my starting point to let me know what is going on for this week. So I do know, I have the sticker here. See, these stickers remind me of certain things. I do have the sticker here, and this may possibly be an event for the day, but it hasn't been decided yet. So how will I notate that? I should put some type of a sticky note of some sort. My camera just cut me off, not exactly sure where, but I was saying I do know that this sticker, I put it down to remind myself of something. So I need to put like a little sticky note on the week so that I have a reminder of what might be happening. So how would I do this? I'll just use a piece of washi to remind me of that. But now that I'm thinking about it, I need to move it because I have a meeting higher up on that day. So I'll just put this little piece of washi here to remind myself of that. And then again, flipping back to the month, I can see what things need to go onto my weekly for this week. So I'll get started with filling those things in. Oh, actually, first, what I'm going to do is put down my work meetings. Now, this is when I would usually pull out my work phone or my work planner, which is the A6 from Giglio, A6 Campagna, to see what's going on in my work planner for the week. Off the top of my head, I do know that I have a 10 o'clock meeting on Tuesday. I usually have one on Monday, but I'm actually off on Monday. So I would like to note that in some way. So I'll do that up here. This, if anyone's wondering, is N49. It's a Tombow. This one, I believe, is called Mild Cream. It's a mild liner, and that's what I used to fill in the little areas for my workouts and my dinners. So anyway, so I'm going to note that that's a PTO day. This one is that meeting. I don't believe I have any other meetings right now for this week. As you all know, if you have a job, you know, things change and there may be more meetings added, but that's all I have at the moment. So going back to, and also, sorry, there's another thing that I like to fill in. So I do know that Wednesdays I will do laundry. So I can definitely go and fill that in. I also know that I will be budgeting on that Friday, so I can fill that in. So those are some standing appointments and standing tasks that are day specific that I know will be coming up on this week. And in last week's video, I showed you how I set up the month, or how I prepped and planned for the month. And I planned to have a grocery delivery come on Thursday. So since I don't exactly know what time that's going to be, I haven't confirmed that it's definitely going to be Thursday. Originally, I wanted it to be Friday. Then I switched it to Thursday. I haven't planned it just yet. But what I do know is that I will need to order the groceries a few days in advance. So I'm going to do that on Monday. So that is something that's day specific that I know that I need to remind myself of. So I'll fill that in. And once that is done, then I'll be able to schedule what time those groceries are coming on either Thursday or Friday. All right. So then what else? Oh, on the 15th, I do have a plant giveaway that I'm planning with a friend. So that'll be really cool. We haven't nailed down times or anything yet, but maybe I'll use one of these stickers. I feel like this is getting way too sticker heavy for my liking, so I won't do that. What I'm going to do is maybe use this mild liner to just make a background for when I note that I'll be doing the plant giveaway on this day. And because of that, I do know that beforehand, I'm going to need to sort out the plants that I'm giving away. So, I think I want to do that on Thursday. So I'll remind myself to prep the plants. So that goes there, and I'll fill this in. All right. And what else do I have going on for the week? Oh, I was thinking I may want to film on the 14th or maybe the 13th. It kind of depends on what's happening with work. Like if I'll be able to film something really quick on lunch break, or if I'll just have to wait until afterwards. So what I can do there, I do have these flags that I already set up for myself to remind myself to film on certain days. What I'm thinking about is, okay, so this video that you're watching now is going to go up on the 8th. So I'm actually going to need to film something to go up on, hopefully, the 15th. Ideally, I would be filming it on Wednesday or Thursday, so I have a little bit of time to edit it. Okay, so I'm going to just stick that there. And this is not even sticking anymore. Jeez. I have another one. Normally I do move them around after I use them, but clearly I have not. All right, so I'm just going to leave that one there and hope it just doesn't fall out. I wanted to also use my editing one to remind myself that I need to edit. Maybe Friday evening, hopefully Thursday evening, but we'll see. So I'm going to try and film something there, edit something there. And, I do need to do that on the 12th. Okay. All right, so that is filled in, and already this thing fell off. It's not gonna last long. I guess I could use one of these and move it over. Let's try that. Yeah, this has no stickiness anymore at all. All right, so those are all of my reminders and all the things that I have in place for this week. I feel like there's something on the 10th that I was thinking of that I might want to do since I have the day off, but I can't remember. Oh, okay. I'm thinking a lot of things in my head. Okay, so I did on this week make a list of the things that I want to be sure to get done week after next. So that's what I'll go in and put on this task list. So I'll migrate all of those items. This is how this gets filled in. All the items that I wanted to note for next week or the week after next. And what I'll do once I fill out this portion of the list, I'll go back and I'll see if there's anything off the current task list that needs to get changed or switched over. All right, return. Oh, I need to return plates, so I'm going to migrate that because that's not happening over the next couple of days. And I need to update the memory journal. Okay. All right, so that is my task list for the week after next. As far as I'm concerned, I don't have any more room to fill in anything else. I don't want to fill it in. I'm not even going to do my cleaning area list just yet because what I like to do is, even though every area of the home for the most part gets cleaned every week, what I like to do before the week starts is to focus on those areas that need to be deep cleaned. So this is how the week shapes up. I am ready to get the week started. Sometimes what I'll do, and this is a little sticky note that I have a few workouts on, and I'll do the same thing with meals. So instead of writing them down, like if I hadn't gone through and planned out the meals for this week in my companion planner, which I've already done, you can see a little snippet of that in last week's video. If I hadn't done that and I didn't have like a framework of what I thought maybe the meals were going to be, I would put them on a sticky note. So I don't need to do that. I can reference the companion planner to see what's coming up or what we might have for this week. But for my workouts, I do have this little list of things that I'll probably want to do for my workouts for the week. So everything else is laid out. Everything else is the way and how it should be and how the week is likely going to go. So I'm ready and I'm feeling confident for how this week is going to shape up. And normally what I'll do up here, since I cut off the edges, I will note what month and what week of the year it is. So I'll do that right now. I haven't even done that for this week. So this is 39, 40, 41. So this is week 41 and this is October. Right? Yeah. All right, my battery is about to die, but I will call this done. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you have any questions about anything I've shown or anything that I will try to remember to link in the description down below, feel free to ask. Again, I appreciate you watching and I'll see you in the next one.